was promoting my new digital clone, and it's an interactive video-based and audio and text-based clone.
Mhm.
And it just in the last week suddenly became able to speak to people in 32 languages. It seems like you're
Right.
talking to me, but if you push a button, I'm speaking to you in Chinese or French or German or any one of 32 languages. So I've noticed that when people come into the clone, because I can see the video of the conversation, sometimes their jaws drop. Sometimes they're telling people, hey, you got to see this is freaking
Mhm.
amazing. So I'm seeing this genuine excitement about this. Plus, members of my own family. My wife speaks Chinese, and she's like, I can't believe you're speaking to me in Chinese. And so I wanted to sort of put a spotlight on it to bring my existing users back in. So I want to show you my thought process, and I don't want to exploit you and ask you to rewrite the whole thing, but I want you to tell me where you think I may have done something right. So
Okay.
our viewers and listeners can say, okay, that's the right path. Where am I going wrong? And how would someone like you actually do this? So I'll show you the first draft. The first draft I did myself. Now, sometimes I'm lazy. I'll use ChatGPT or my own TJ Walker GPT to do a rough draft of a marketing newsletter or marketing
Mhm.
copy for an online course. But today I just did sort of my own version of it. So this is kind of my start. Imagine yourself fluent in 32 languages. We won't go into all the details here. I just want to show you my workflow. So
Okay.
I dictated a first draft. Then I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to, I went through several different versions. So I asked it to rewrite the following email message. I told it, that it's going to existing users, that it just came, I gave it a little bit of background. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I didn't. I just said rewrite the following email message
Mhm.
with the idea of getting existing users more excited about trying out the multi-language capabilities and wanting to get them to click in. So I'm not trying to make a direct sale. I'm not trying to get them to whip out their credit card. It's more of a soft sell where they go into the clone, try it, use it. If they like it and want to come back after, 10 or so minutes or 10 different questions, then a paywall comes up. So I then just cut and pasted my email draft.
Okay.
It then gave me a version. I looked at it, not that carefully, but I did see something I didn't like. I said, most of this is good, but my clone won't do that. This made it sound like it was my technology and I'm the technology. I'm simply using a platform
Mhm.
to do this. It's not OpenAI or Claude. It's one called Delphi. But I'm not interested in
Yeah.
promoting the platform. I want them to check out my clone and get them excited about cloning in general. So I asked it to rewrite it to make it sound like it's not my clone, because the headline says, we've added the ability for my clone. It made it sound like it was all me. Oh, it says what my clone can now do for you. That's what the part I didn't like, because it made it sound like I was going to teach them or show them exactly how to do that. Now, in fairness, I do have, to be overly promotional here, I do have my own book on how to make a digital clone, and it's how to use a platform. And I have an online course on that. But that's not what I was promoting in this particular bit of copy. So I asked it to rewrite that. But then I said, most of this is good. This is just a template. I want people to see that it's now available in other places.